Go. What's going on, guys? Welcome into another episode of
Milk Dogs.
Ew, ew, ew.
And this week we are doing something different.
We're doing something different, guys. What is this?
We're going over fantasy players. Well, just NFL players. But this is specifically for fantasy. Since we don't have waiver videos to make because fantasy is over. So we're going to go over people who honestly went above our expectations. People who didn't even know. Oh, we forgot to put one in here.
Yeah, I mean, there's just people, we just didn't expect coming in the season to be this hot, right?
Right.
So, let's get into it.
A lot of rookies on here.
Yeah.
But some people who are not rookies.
Yeah. But some of them are first years, some of them aren't. Some of them are vets.
Yeah, just all across the board. Some really good players that just blew my expectations away. Both of ours, really.
Yeah, and really opened our eyes, to pay more attention to the people coming into the league and, stuff like that.
Yeah. Everybody knows this first one, though. Yeah,
everybody knows him now. No one knew him coming into the league.
No.
5th overall wide receiver this year in fantasy.
Yep.
That's wild. Puka Nacua, guys. This guy right here.
He's a charming dude, too. I've seen some videos of him.
Yeah, he's awesome, dude.
Yeah.
He kind of reminds me of a young Antonio Banderas. He does.
Look at that slick back hair, dude. He's got the ponytail in the back.
Dude. Hey, he's just been a stud this year, guys. I mean, he's just had a lot of big games. Here recently, he's been putting up numbers. Everybody thought he was going to drop off, after Cooper Kupp came back, but he's been staying solid. He's been a solid number 2 to go to.
He really has. He's been kind of killing it. And his other teammate has also been kind of killing it.
Yep. Moving on.
Kyren Williams.
Kyren Williams has also, like he said, been killing it. He did have a stretch where he was injured, but he still ended up the 5th overall running back in the league.
He didn't play for 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks.
4 weeks, and still the 5th overall running back fantasy-wise. Man.
Pretty insane.
It is insane. He also, I believe, we look it up real quick, hit 2022. I don't think he played up there top.
No, he didn't. He was hurt.
Yeah, he played a little bit.
At the very end there.
He played a little bit at the end, and it was just really sporadic. He didn't really do much last year. So, like we said, no one expected him coming into the league this year being this good.
Not at all. And, he's honestly probably going to be a top 10 pick for fantasy next year.
Dude, I mean, honestly, I don't know who to get out of the 3 of them, right? You got Cooper Kupp, obviously, there. So you got Cooper, Puka, or...
I think Cooper falls from the first round this year. Next year.
Cooper, Kyren, and Puka Nacua. I mean, dude, they're going to be top 3, obviously, rounds. Top 3 rounds. All 3 of them probably be gone.
Yeah, probably.
First 3 rounds.
Another person that's probably going to be gone in the first 3 rounds... Sam Laporta.
Sammy Lapointe.
And also, Sam Laporta, he's taken over the number 1 tight end spot, and people will probably be drafting this guy over Travis Kelce.
And TJ Hawkinson. Dude, Sam Laporta has been solid this whole year. He's been killing it.
Yeah.
I mean, Jared Goff, if he's in trouble, Sam Laporta's there.
They'll bail him out.
Yep. He's obviously, we went to Iowa. That's all they know how to make tight ends there. I'm pretty sure George Kittle went there. There's been a lot. TJ Hawkinson went there. There's a lot of tight ends just come out of Iowa. So obviously that's a tight end school in the Midwest.
Go Lions.
Oh, wow. This guy right here, kicker. Gage knows more about this guy than I do. His backstory.
This guy was originally a soccer player. He's never played in the NFL or really football in general. But this dude tried out, and he's been killing it. Number 1 kicker in fantasy. Might be number 1 overall. I don't really know that answer. But the dude is extremely consistent.
I don't think he's missed a field goal all season.
We can just find out right now.
I don't think he has.
He has not.
He's perfect on the season.
However, he has missed 1 extra point.
No, 2. The very first week and then week 11. Oh, and week 12.
Yep. Okay, so he's missed 3.
3. Oh, right there. It says it.
Oh. But honestly, for a kicker, this dude could have saved you some weeks in fantasy.
He's had monster weeks. I mean, not a lot of people really care about kickers and defenses, but I mean, dude, he's been real solid this year. He's been
absolutely.
Helping the Cowboys get wins. I mean, they don't have that many close games, but him just putting up a lot of points makes the game easier.
Imagine if they had this guy last year instead of Maher when they missed all those extra points in the playoffs. Remember that?
Yeah.
And this guy, 28 years old.
Yep. And it says rookie. He's a rookie.
Yeah.
Wild. Dude, he just spent his whole career, his whole life doing soccer, and then he's like, "Yeah, I want to try this
kicking shit thing. Looks easy."
Yeah, let me go on out here.
Apparently, his wife was like, "Oh, you could do that," and he's like, "You know what? Yeah, sure." Tries it. Bam, killing it.
Yeah, he's been killing it. He's been looking good.
Yep, I love my kickers. Everybody knows that.
Yep.
Moving on to Raheem Mostert,
number 3 running back.
Now, one thing I kind of wanted to do real quick, I kind of forgot about it, but I wanted to go to our league and see where he fell. Mostert, you can't see it on the screen. Nope. But he fell all the way down to
the 13th round.
The 13th round.
9th pick. And a 10-man league.
And a 10-man. So imagine where he probably went in a 12-man will probably be like 10th round.
Yeah. So, I mean, obviously being the number 3 running back, he's got, 21 touchdowns, I think, this season.
The number one person, or the person with the number 1 touchdowns rushing, right?
Yeah, it's either him or CMC.
I think it's still him.
Yeah.
He's got a ton, though.
He does have a ton, and he'll be playing this weekend, so he'll pass CMC if he gets another one, even if he's not.
Yeah. But he's killing it. He's old, though, so I don't know what we really expect from him coming forward.
I mean, 8 years in, no one expected this 8 years in. They just thought A-Chain would just come in, take over. A-Chain got hurt, so, it helped Mostert out a little bit, but still, he's just been solid.
Yep, this dude just lives for touchdowns, but A-Chain still pretty good, too.
Yep.
Moving on to the Buccaneers. We got Baker Mayfield.
Baker, touchdown maker.
This guy is one of those people that really have never had a chance. He just been a journeyman.
No, he had a chance. He had a chance in Cleveland.
Yeah, but they just dropped his ass.
Yeah, it was messed up. Yeah, I mean, they drafted him in 2018. He started, then he led him to the playoffs, I think, 2019. And then they were like, oh, man, we're going to try to get Deshaun Watson. Yeah, he was still in the Browns there. 2020, he was still in the Browns. If you scroll up, if he played the Pittsburgh Steelers twice. Baltimore, he played that whole division. Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out what year he went to the...
Last year. Last year is when he went to the where'd he go?
Last year he went to the Rams.
Well, no, last year he got traded to the Panthers. He got traded to the Panthers. Panthers let him go. Rams picked him up off a waiver because the Panthers had Sam Darnold and him, and they had that PJ Walker, I think. And I mean, the Panthers never gave him a chance. And then last year he started at the end of the season for the Rams because Stafford was hurt. And he looked pretty good at the end of the season. So then everybody was like, maybe he gets another shot. The Bucs were like, you know what? We need a quarterback. We got wide receivers. We need a quarterback. Gives him a shot. now he's got a potential to taking them to the playoffs.
And everybody kind of clowned on him at the very beginning of the year whenever the Buccaneers signed him as their starter.
Yeah. I mean, Baker touchdown maker. I mean, that's what his whole thing was when he was in Cleveland. He set the rookie record, I think, for most passing touchdowns in a season his rookie year. But, yeah. I mean, he's had a rocky career, okay? But,
yeah.
I mean, he was ninth in quarterback this year. Ninth quarterback in the league this year.
Yeah, honestly, solid. Way better than I anticipated.
Yeah.
And somebody that you guys should have probably picked off waivers at some point because the dude was constantly putting up 20, 25. But someone you also should have drafted,
yeah,
I did not expect this, was Mike Evans. This dude, number 7 wide receiver.
Yeah.
And he's 30.
You know why? You didn't expect it? Because you didn't have any faith like everybody else. I mean, no one had really that much faith in Baker Mayfield. So they were all scared to draft Bucs players. Godwin, Mike Evans. Everybody, the only person
Rashad White.
Everybody thought Rashad White was going to be the it. Because
and he was,
they were going to just run the ball all the time. Rashad White did do solid this year. But
I think it was 5th.
Yeah, Mike Evans he blew up this year. This was like one of his best years, I think. Oh, look, there's this whole career stats right there. Is this his best year? No, he had 15, right? 1,500.
Yeah.
Yeah. He still had 1,200 yards. It's almost his best year for touchdowns too. He had 14 with Brady one year.
Yeah, I mean, this dude,
Mike Evans, he was solid this year. 7th overall wide receiver. Been putting up numbers. And I mean, he's had a ton of targets all season. He's just been good.
Yeah, absolutely. Multiple games, just 10 targets or more. Literally like 6 or 7 over 10 targets.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Solid. Chris Godwin didn't do the same.
No.
But, I mean, he had one good game there at the very end.
Yeah, he was a 30th overall.
He had one game with 155 yards, which nobody expected.
Yeah, against us.
Yeah.
And anybody going against Green Bay should be going off.
But moving on to another team, we got the Texans. Everybody knows about these guys, so we won't spend too much time on them. But C.J. Stroud.
C.J. Stroud, the Texans have been solid this year. He started out slow. He was just trying to get the feel of the NFL. Yeah. And then after their bye, he kind of basically just took off. Yeah,
and then he got injured week 14 with a concussion. But, I mean, he just came back last week and
still threw for 200-something yards, dude. I mean,
he's looking to make that playoff run facing Indy this week.
He is. I mean, they've been looking good, And he's had 2 solid weapons to throw to. One got hurt. This next guy, Tank Dell, out for the season.
Rookie.
Yeah, rookie, out for the season. He was on a tear there for a while. And then
he hasn't played literally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 games, and he's still the 38th wide receiver.
And there was another one he didn't play right there.
Yeah, I know. I counted already.
Okay.
And the injury that he had was an ankle injury, so he fractured his fibula, which isn't the worst injury. He'll be fine. I'm pretty sure he'll be fine. And Stroud wanted them to draft this guy. After he got picked, he literally told the Texans, next pick up Dell. And they did. And obviously...
No, they didn't.
What?
No, they didn't.
What?
They traded up. The next pick, they took Will Anderson Jr.
Yeah, well, I was forgetting about that guy.
The next pick. But
he's not bad either.
Oh, no. He was probably the best person coming out of the draft.
But Tank
Dell's look solid. And then the next guy, Nico Collins, 2nd year. Or this is 3rd year, sorry. 3rd year.
Yeah.
He's also been a very solid, consistent wide receiver for them.
Yeah, he ended off with number 18. Obviously, when Dell was there, he had a little less productivity. But then after Dell went down, this dude became the number one wide receiver over there in Texas. And I think going forward, this is going to be a dangerous team.
Yeah.
It's a team you're going to have to actually take seriously.
Yeah.
Because, like, last year, did we care about the Texans?
No, no one did. You know, no one was too scared of the Texans last year, but now they don't want to see them in the playoffs.
Yeah.
So they're hoping the Colts win.
I guess we'll find out. We both took the Texans.
Yeah. And then, first year, baby. Jordan Love, 5th quarterback overall.
First starting year.
First starting year. This is his 4th year in the league.
Yep.
Dude, he's just been great. Not really that. I mean, out the gate, he took it was slow going out the gate.
I think he's better fantasy-wise more than real-life-wise. Like, in fantasy-wise, this dude is very consistent. But in real life, you guys took some L's that you probably shouldn't have taken.
Just first year, Gage.
I know. But he was also...
You guys signed a multi-million-dollar contract with Justin Herbert, and you guys lost all kinds of games that you shouldn't have lost. This guy ain't getting paid like Justin Herbert. Give him a couple years, Gage. Shit.
All right. Man sat behind Aaron Rodgers for years. One of the best quarterbacks to ever do it.
Aaron Rodgers sat behind Favre, and he went 6-10 his first year.
Favre sucked.
Favre went to 2 straight Super Bowls. Aaron Rodgers didn't.
Favre diddled children.
No. That's dumb. Jordan Love, though, he was solid this year. I mean, I'm excited to see what he does moving forward. I mean, he's just been solid. He's been a solid asset to have to our team this year.
Fair enough. What do you guys?
He's been making better plays throughout the season. I would say probably the Steelers game. We lost that game, but that's when he started hitting his stride. From the Steelers game to now is probably the best he's played. And last week against Minnesota, he just torched them.
Yeah. The whole team did, kind of. It was not really a game, dude. Minnesota got destroyed. They're cycling QBs. I don't know who they're starting this week. Maybe they go back to Dobbs. Who knows? Yeah,
I mean, Jaden Reed has also been a pretty solid. Go look at him, maybe pull him up. He's been solid this year too. I mean, because Christian Watson's been out. 28th overall rookie. I mean, he's had some pretty solid games. He's not out there most of the time though. That's crazy.
From fantasy perspective, the dude's like very hit or miss. It's literally like every other game. One game he's really good, then the next one he's like meh. But he could be a solid pickup next year for sure, especially in the later rounds.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But overall, I think that's all we got.
That is all we got, guys. Well, we appreciate you guys coming in, spending time with us, talking about some studs this year that we've seen that none of us expected. If you did expect them, hey, expect it. Let us know down in the comments,
Oh, honorable mention, Dalton Kincaid. Forgot about him.
I don't know if you put him on there. He didn't have that good a...
He didn't have a real shot until Dawson Knox went down.
Yeah. But, I mean, there was a ton of tight ends
Jordan
in this
Addison.
class. There was
honorable mention.
There was a ton of tight ends, like Luke Musgrave, he didn't get hurt. Tucker Kraft's been pretty solid. I mean, there's just been a ton of tight ends this year. Trey McBride.
He's not a rookie, though.
He is.
Is he?
Yeah. He just got his card.
I thought he started last year.
No. He's a rookie. We didn't have just rookies on there.
Trey McBride. (2022).
No, you're right. Did not know that.
We literally just looked this up because I said Spiller and they had the same year.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
I thought he was rookie this year. My bad, guys.
No, but Zach Ertz went down, remember?
That's right. Yeah, Zach Ertz went down, then he took over. But, yeah, guys, appreciate you guys coming in. Keeping it locked with us.
Yes, sir. And we will look forward to seeing who makes it to the playoffs.
Oh, yeah. Appreciate it, guys.
Peace.